yo, I'm at the pizzeria with my mom, and she ordered a big pizza, so we didn't finish it. And mom is like, yo, go to the waitress and ask for the box. And I'm already getting nervous. I'm looking at her, and I'm petrified. I'm like, I don't want to come up to her. I'm repeating these lies to myself. What am I gonna tell her? And I tell to my mom that, no, I don't wanna go. And she's like, you will go. What are you afraid of? And I'm repeating these lies. I'm looking at the waitress, and I finally come up to her. I gather the courage in myself to come up to her, and I tell with this squeaky, quiet voice, may you give us a box? And she didn't hear me, and she doesn't hear me the first time. So I have to repeat again. Like, can you give us the box? And she gave us the box, and we left the pizzeria. But I'm like, I was so anxious, like for no reason. I was so socially anxious. Just asking the waitress for a box is not a big deal. It's such a normal thing. I had such a big social anxiety. Now let's go forward sometime. I'm at the cinema with the boys. We are about to watch Scream 7. But we have this little fun game that when asking for a ticket, we change the name slightly. So it's my turn now. I have to come up to the lady behind the counter and tell her the twisted name of the movie that we wanna go on. So I'm gathering myself, I'm looking at her, this time I'm not repeating the lines in my head, but I'm just gathering myself to do it. I'm having the flashback of that pizzeria situation. I'm like, dude, you better not be like your past bitch self. I gather myself and I walk up to the lady behind the counter and I say, 2 tickets for Shout 7. And she's like, Scream 7? I'm like, yeah. And she starts laughing and I laugh. This is such a stupid and such a fun moment. This is such a fun way of dealing with social anxiety. I used to be the kid that was afraid of coming up to the waitress and asking her for such a normal thing like a box from pizza. And now I just come up to the lady behind the counter and I say some stupid shit. And we both laugh. This shows me that nobody cares. That this is such an insignificant thing. That they might laugh, you might fuck up. Doesn't matter. They are not gonna remember you anyways. And if they do, it doesn't matter. Does it? Of course it doesn't. So this is such a fun way of dealing with social anxiety. You're with the boys. You're gonna watch a movie, and now it's your turn to twist the name of the movie. Like, it's so funny, right? It's such a fun and such a simple way of dealing with social anxiety. Like, I became a lot more confident in myself because of this. This is such a small thing, but this one singular thing, this one singular moment in time, changed my whole way of thinking. If I can do this, then I can do anything. Then I can walk in a restaurant that I used to be super afraid of such spaces and ordering something. This would be super uncomfortable for me. Like, I remember 3 years ago, I went with my girlfriend to a restaurant and it looked like all the tables were booked. And there was a waiter. And instead of me coming up to him and just asking him if there are any unbooked tables, I didn't do it. I told my girl to do it because I was like, no, you go. This was 3 years ago. Like, I was such a bitch back then. Even less than 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. But I was still this bitch. And this situation from the cinema is such a good reminder that, yo, you are not that past self. If you can do this, you certainly can walk in a restaurant and don't be afraid of anything. And just ask the waiter a normal thing. Don't have that social anxiety. If you can do this, the world is yours. I know that this is such a small thing, right? Like super small. But this boosts my confidence like crazy. I'm telling you. If you ever go to the cinema with the boys, do it as well. This is so fucking funny. And this is gonna boost your confidence like crazy. the way it did in my case. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like the video, found it helpful, and have a good day, dude.